Hello, friends of danger. This is... What's the title of this show again? It's Danger Man. Last time we had The Lovers, and they were anything but. Or maybe one of them was, and the other wasn't. At least one of them did not care for the other. But I think maybe the feeling was mutual. And we had a bomb situation. On a timer. A clockmaker had made a bomb, just like in The Prisoner. And now we've got the girl in pink pajamas. But let's just all pretend to be colorblind for this next one. You know? Hopefully she doesn't get killed in the first scene. Maybe those pajamas weren't originally pink. Let's go. I'm fun with this show. Let's see what Drake has got for us this time. There she is. It's a real light pink, isn't it?
Maureen.
What? Is that her name? Mysterious opening.
Every government has its Secret Service branch. America, its CIA, France, Deuxième Bureau, England, MI5. NATO also has its own. A messy job? Well, that's when they usually call on me, or someone like me. Oh, yes. My name is Drake. John Drake.
What is that, Coca-Cola? Yeah. Drip feed me, Doc. Sugary goodness.
In Malvania, the name of Josper is as common as Smith back home. But when a Mr. Josper lay close to death in a hospital in the little country town of Marine, I got to it from Washington in under 24 hours.
It's the name of a place. He looks friendly.
Well, good morning. I'm Dr. John Drake. I believe that I'm expected here today.
Thank goodness you've arrived, Dr. Drake.
Doctor.
I am the hospital director.
Oh, how do you do?
Though you wouldn't believe it, Dr. Stanisław himself has arrived from the capital and just taken over.
I understand.
This guy looks like he conducts secret illicit experiments, doesn't he? I think it's because of his facial hair and glasses. He's got a bit of an experimenter look about him. Drake's pretending to be doctor this time. Why do we have this guy's face in a portrait up here?
That a patient has contracted an unidentified disease.
So I gather, but no one tells me anything definite. No one is allowed to enter or leave the private wing.
Has the disease been diagnosed
Enter or
yet?
leave.
They don't seem to know what it is. I fear it may be typhus. That could account for the unusual precautions.
Oh, really?
Right,
Come this way.
right.
Thank you.
Just a minute,
Who's this guy?
If you please.
Reporter?
I am taking Dr. John Drake, a specialist in infectious diseases.
we know all about Dr. Drake. He can pass, no one else.
This is outrageous. In my own hospital.
Don't forget, don't let anyone pass without my permission. This way, Dr. Drake.
Oh, thank you.
They vetted him
Very much.
somehow.
I am Major Minas in charge of security. I'm glad you could come, Mr. Drake. He's in here.
So,
Who are those guys?
that is Mr. Josper. I seem to recognize him under another name.
Yes, President Ronald. He has the assassin's bullet still in his brain.
Can they save him?
They must. You see the man by the bed over there? That is Dr. Keller, the famous brain surgeon. He arrived from California this morning.
And the other?
Our own man. A brain surgeon from the capital. And now my security arrangements. I have put an army of guards around the central hospital in the capital 100 miles away.
Okay.
Outside there are a crowd of thousands weeping and praying. There is a bandaged figure lying there in a private
They all
ward.
think he's
Already there
there.
have been 2 attempts on his life, while our president lies here undisturbed.
Oh, you've done very well, Major Minas. I can't imagine why they sent for me. But naturally, NATO is very concerned. If President Varno dies, the democracies would lose a great friend.
Right.
We are grateful for any help you can give us, Mr. Drake. Our president must live, but he has very determined enemies. We must keep his presence here a complete secret. It is essential that we attract no attention to this hospital whatsoever. Dr. Keller, Dr. Stanisford, this is Mr. Drake of NATO.
How you doing?
Palace?
Yes, security, NATO. We're glad you could come, Mr. Drake.
The life of your president is very important to us all, Dr. Stanisford.
Yep.
What are his chances?
Well, there's a hemorrhage. He's lost a lot of blood. We won't be able to operate yet, not until he's regained some strength. Tonight, perhaps.
Okay.
Well, Major, with you to guard his security and Dr. Keller his life, he's got every chance of pulling through.
What can he
Nothing
do?
more I can do at the moment. I'll go and check into my hotel.
If you are not comfortable, let me know. I told them to give you their best room.
Nice of you. See you later on.
Yeah, they don't need Drake. Well, maybe they do. You should stick around, Drake.
May I have my hat and coat, please?
What if this guy's
Dr.
gonna
Drake,
assassinate
a
him?
special messenger has just arrived from your embassy.
Right.
Oh, thank you. Well, I'm John Drake. You have a message for me?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Right. So, thanks very much.
What's the message say, Drake? Don't trust anybody at the hospital?
Top priority, John Drake. Investigate report from Zanarda. American girl found wandering, suffering from loss of memory.
Oh, yeah, her.
When questioned, will only repeat Marine Hospital Sunday. This suggests most serious breach of security. How did she get this information? Who is she? Has she associates? Is she connected with another attempt on the president's life? Please investigate immediately. Oh, pardon me. How far is it to Zanarda?
Some 30 miles.
Where can I hire a car here?
What? Drive to Sanada? Oh, no, Dr. Drake,
No?
not across those roads. You must take a train to Closditch and then find whatever transport you can.
Gloucester.
What good are the
Will you
roads,
tell
then?
Major Minas I'll be back later on today? Of course. Thank
We
you.
gotta take a train. Because the roads are too bad? We could have taken a horse, maybe. Yeah. They are pretty bad.
Good morning.
Ah, so at last they said somebody. Come in. I've had this girl here since 8 o'clock this morning.
That's very kind of you. We are very grateful.
And what is more, I'm not going to have her any longer. You must take her away.
Oh, yes, of
Okay.
course. You're a good Samaritan. Any idea where she came from?
My husband brought her in a truck.
In a
he
truck?
says he doesn't know who she is.
Oh, may I see her?
She's in bed.
Can your
My bed.
husband give me a lift out of here after this?
You are from the American Embassy?
That's right.
Good. I said to Kupnik, our local policeman, it is well for our own people to look after her.
How is she?
She's suffering from shock, from great mental strain. I've given her a sedative.
Any idea
Okay.
who she is yet?
Now she's suffering from amnesia. She remembers nothing. Poor child.
Poor child. She pretends.
Now a little charity. It is genuine shock. She also has superficial injuries and bruises.
Has she been talking at all?
And she keeps saying over and over again, even in her sleep, Marine Hospital Sunday.
Well, that's today.
Very specific.
Makes no sense.
No. And you've no idea at all where she came from?
None. The farmer found her.
So he says.
May I see him?
He's out. I told him not to come back to the house while she was here.
Did he say where he'd found her?
He said 5 miles away. On the plains in pajamas.
Ah, let the poor child sleep.
Oh, yes, of course. I wonder if you'd be kind enough to take me to the place where your husband found her.
Only my husband
Looking for
knows
clues?
that. But I'll take you to where he said he found her.
Thank you. I'm obliged.
More horse. Yeah. It's the only way to get around these parts. Unless you got a truck.
According to his story, it must have been somewhere here.
It's really the middle of nowhere, isn't it?
Oh, take my word for it. You're wasting your time. You don't know my husband. Does she look the sort of girl you'd find in the middle of a plane?
I never found a girl in the middle of a plane.
There was a girl in the theater in Lutz last year. They say she danced in pajamas. She wasn't American.
It's a coincidence.
If we are to believe everything we are told,
just a minute.
she just...
There's the train. Maybe she jumped out of the train.
Where does that line go?
Marine?
And the transcontinental train goes through that way?
Yes.
Oh, she, must have fallen off the train.
Fallen or pushed.
But my husband never travels by train.
No. Would you mind turning around and going back, please?
She found out something she shouldn't have found out. Do we have garlic hanging up in case vampires? Good thinking,
She's
dude.
awake. She's very frightened. Do not ask too many questions.
Do you mind if I talk to you for a little? My name is John Drake. I come from the same part of the world as you do. Cigarette?
I don't think she's up for that yet, dude. She can barely remember her own name. But sure, yeah, she'll smoke. Yeah.
I've just arrived from Washington.
She's very glamorous looking, isn't she?
I've just arrived from Washington. They tell me that you can't remember very much. Well, it sometimes happens. Funny thing, if you came from Washington, too. Oh, that would be too much of a coincidence.
Yeah.
You are an American, aren't you?
Marine Hospital.
No.
What's that?
Marine Hospital.
Tonight.
Marine Hospital.
Oh, yes. Yes, we know all about that.
Marine Hospital. Sunday.
Now, look. I want to help you. That's why I'm here. I think I know what happened to you. You were on a train, weren't you?
Poor child. She remembers nothing.
Not
Get
trying
out
to
of here.
remember. Something happened to you on that train. You were on a train, weren't
Mr.
you?
Drake,
Shake her a
please.
bit, Drake.
Yes, I was on a train.
Ooh.
I went to sleep.
That's right. Now you're remembering. You went to sleep. Something happened to you. What was it?
On the train to Marine? On the train to Marine?
Yeah.
On the train to Marine?
Oh.
No!
She must have proper attention.
And the sooner the better. She's not welcome here.
Yes, I'm sorry. You're quite right.
Could you two go outside while he questions
They
her?
sent some things from the embassy.
Are all these for her?
That's right.
Don't-
I wonder, would you get her dressed as quickly as possible, please?
Don't steal
I'm going to
anything.
take her to the hospital at Marine. Thank you.
No, he's taking her up there. Are we taking the train? Yeah.
Where are you taking me?
I'm taking you to Marine. Oh, don't worry. It's not far.
Marine.
You cold? Here,
It's about 30 miles.
this rocket. There you are. Is that better? Well, it's Sunday today. What's happening at Marine Hospital on Sunday?
Marine.
What does it mean to you?
Can't remember.
Marine Hospital, Sunday. Why is it so important?
I don't know.
Who told you about it?
I-
What
I
were you going
can't-
to do there?
Oh, please.
That train's going like a bat out of hell.
You remember this tunnel?
I remember. I remember.
What do you remember?
She really hates the look of that guy. She's jumping! He got her. She almost killed herself. Ah, yes. Pepsi this time. They ran out of Coca-Cola. Still good. The drip taste challenge. What do you think? Do you prefer that one? Just filling some time, I guess. I need more time to fill. Just a little bit. Whoa. Hi.
Oh, good evening, Dr. Drake.
Who got in there?
Director, this young lady has been in an accident. I wonder if you could take care of her for me.
Of course. Sister, take this young lady to reception, please.
Thank you very much.
I thought this was a
Dr. Drake,
reception.
tell me,
Right here.
Have you managed
Right
to
here.
diagnose our mystery case?
I've never come across anything quite like it before. I must admit, it's got me beat.
Typhus. I knew there was more to it than that. They have commandeered my operating theater now. They've been moving equipment all the afternoon.
I think that we ought to be careful what we say, Director. Don't you?
Yeah. Oh,
The bullet went through the bone here. It was deflected slightly to the right and lies here near the optic nerve. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to have damaged any vital tissue.
how? It's in his
Bone will have
brain.
to be removed, an incision made here. Piece of this bone.
He doesn't need
also
this part of his
removed.
brain.
Explore the tract through the brain and remove the bullet.
A fractional error could cause a dangerous hemorrhage. Dr. Keller has been very successful with this operation in the States. I've studied his papers, even tried his technique myself with some success.
Oh, yeah?
What are the president's chances?
This type of surgery is still relatively new, involving difficult anesthesia.
1 in
I
a
can't promise
thousand.
miracles. All right, doctor.
It's too far wedged in there.
Would you have the patient taken to the theater?
They went all... Didn't even go in a straight line.
Dr. Keller, a moment, please. Major, this is a security matter. Major Minas here has conceived a most brilliant security plan. The president lies here in an unguarded hospital. Now, this is only possible because everyone believes he's still in the capital. But this secret be closely kept is the whole essence of the plan, correct?
Correct.
Of course, Mr. Drake.
Well, it's a secret no more.
What?
Dr. Keller, you came through from Trieste on the night train, didn't you?
That's right.
There was a girl traveling on that train, an American. She knows what's happening here today.
Where is this girl?
If she has our secret, other people may have it too. We must know how she found out. Doctor, do you remember seeing this girl on the train? She was young, blonde, pretty, about 5'7".
Did you throw her
Drake, do
out?
you imagine I go about giving secret information to blondes on trains?
Dr. Keller, the president is in
She was
danger.
pretty.
Was there anyone traveling with you?
Captain Franz?
France, who's he?
He went through to Trieste to meet Mr. Keller at the airport. He's all right. He's one of my men. He'll never talk. Where's the girl?
She's out in reception now.
How much does she know?
Well, enough.
I don't trust
to know
this guy.
Something very important is happening here today.
Anything else?
Hard to say. She's suffering from amnesia.
Lost her memory. How was that?
She fell off the train. Or, she was pushed.
Or she jumped. Sometimes she jumps.
The patient is being taken to the theater now, Dr. Keller.
Thank you, Anna.
Who is that?
That's my nurse, Miss Wilson.
Is she from the States?
That's right. On a case like this, it's essential
Was
to
she
have
on the
someone-
train?
Yes, I brought her with
I'd
me.
like to speak to her, please.
I'm afraid you'll have to wait till after the operation. The patient's on his way to the theater.
I want to talk to
Keller, I'd
everyone.
like to speak to her right away. There's no point in saving the president's life if his enemies are going to come in here and kill him anyway. We must know how the secret got out.
Somebody turned the thing to high. Whoever did that is the killer. They're gonna do it again. He was real curious, wasn't he? This one?
Give me Captain Franz.
Oh, do you think Franz is the one with the face?
Franz?
Yes, Major.
The American girl. The one that fell off the train. She's out in reception now.
No.
She is suffering from amnesia. But there are some things she has not forgotten.
Yeah.
She's a danger to our security.
Very well, Major.
Oh, it's him.
Leave it to me.
He's gonna turn around and face the camera. Drake, you gotta punch this guy a couple of times. Let's have a look at reception. Oh, she's gonna scream.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. You're coming with me.
There we go.
Unfortunately.
Go, go, go. Get him. Get him, Drake.
Sit down.
She needs medical attention.
Yes, you're quite right.
child.
I'll get the house doctor to put her to bed and see that she takes a sedative.
Don't worry, Mr. Drake. Franz will take care of her.
I'm sorry. She's an American citizen. She's in my charge.
But Mr. Drake, we only want to help.
Captain France. Do you remember seeing this girl on the train?
Yes, I seem to remember her.
Did you see this man?
Did he do anything to you?
He was on the train.
No.
Nope.
Major Minas, they're in the operating theater.
We're coming, Doctor. Front.
How is this man going to survive? He's got a bullet in his head and 2 people want to kill him. Yeah. And Drake's in here.
What happened? Why did you scream?
That man. He was the man in my dream, the man on the train.
Do you remember anyone else on the train? An American surgeon named Keller.
Keller? Dr. Keller?
Yeah.
Do you know him?
I can't remember.
Anna. How about a nurse named Anna? Do you know her?
Anna? But Anna's my name.
No.
Yes, I am Anna Wilson.
That's you.
You're a nurse?
They swapped her.
Yes. Yes, I'm going to Myrene Hospital. I must help Dr. Keller.
Well, there we go. Who's he calling?
Hello? I want a long-distance call, please. Fairlight Institute, California. Ask for the director.
I'm sorry, sir. We're not allowed to put calls out of the hospital without permission from the security officer.
I am security.
This is NATO.
Security. Would you put that call through right away, please? I'll be in the operating theater.
Don't you know who I am?
Stay right here. Be back in a moment.
He's a man of danger. He's gonna punch out like 5 people. And then do the surgery himself. Dr. Keller can do that. Are they just gonna wait for him to do it? Maybe they're hoping he dies on the operating table.
How's he responding?
Then they don't have to do anything.
Weak, but regular.
Blood pressure?
Down by 10 millimeters.
Oh, that was Drake, pretending to be a doctor. He's sneaky like that.
Who is that? What are you doing in here?
I must stop this operation.
Mr. Drake, the patient is anesthetized.
I'm sorry, Dr. Stanisfer. You must keep that man away from the president.
But this is Dr. Keller.
Did you ever see a picture of Dr. Keller?
Mr. Drake, please get out of here. This delay is endangering my patient's life.
You're not Keller, are you? You took his place, didn't you?
He's a
Swapperoo.
lunatic.
You murdered Keller with the help of France and threw him off the train. You also tried to murder Anna Wilson.
But this is... No one tried to hurt me.
That's right, because you're not Anna Wilson, are you?
Imposter.
Get him out of here.
That man is a killer.
The patient's life is in...
Mr. Drake, you've made a mistake.
Oh,
Are you sure?
You do not want to be responsible for the president's death.
that's right. That's why I'm not going to let him be killed.
But this is Dr. Keller. I know his work, his methods, his technique.
But do you know his
No,
face?
it is not.
This is Dr. Keller.
Here's the answer now. Hello. Long distance. Drake here.
I'm sorry, sir. Security won't let us book your call.
God damn it.
Oh, yes, that's right. Drake.
Sorry.
I have a call booked, a long-distance call to the Fairlight Institute, California. That's right, thank
He's
you.
bluffing.
Yes, the director. Yeah, hello?
Tell me what
Is that
Keller
the
looks
director of
like.
the Fairlight Institute. My name is John Drake. No, you don't know me, but I'm security, NATO. That's right. Now, about your Dr. Keller...
He doesn't wear
No,
glasses.
K for Kenneth, E for Edward, Keller. That's right. I wonder if you could help me. I'm speaking to you from Myrene Hospital.
He's pretty good at this.
There's a gentleman here who says that he is your Dr. Keller. I would like you to speak to him. Would you please identify him? It is very important. Thank you.
Get over here.
Dr. Keller, your director.
Mr. Drake, you've wasted enough of our time.
The gentleman who says that he's your Dr. Keller doesn't seem very anxious to speak to you. I can't imagine why. I wonder if you could describe your Dr. Keller to me, please. His height, weight, color of his eyes, hair, etc. Thank you.
The color of his pajamas?
Yes? Yes. Thank you very much. No, that will be all. I'm obliged.
Imposter!
You are not Dr. Keller.
Jab him! He's right there. Doc, you can kill him right now. And get the other one too. Get the nurse. Yeah. Come on, Drake. Oh, jeez. What is it? This isn't WrestleMania. Watch your back! Watch your back! Down for that count. Get down there. And her, and her. She's gone. In the wind.
I heard you say once that you were familiar with Dr. Keller's techniques. And now is your chance to prove them.
But he is the president.
I'm sorry, there's no one else to do it.
Yeah, good luck.
It's in your hands now.
Have you ever played Operation?
The instrument sister.
It's just like that. Hey!
I owe a very great debt to you, Mr. Drake.
Well, not to me, President Vernal, but to Dr. Stanisford.
To you both, for different reasons. I'm grateful.
Now, President, that is quite enough talking.
You see, Mr. Drake, I may be the leader of my country, but here,
yeah,
I must do as the doctor tells me.
We better go. Come on. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Doctor. Goodbye.
Has she got all her memories back now? Isn't she a nurse? Shouldn't she be helping make sure he's okay? How are we getting out of here? We gotta get that horse again. The best part about this show, of course, is the unspecified, unnamed countries. Although in this episode, we did get a name. That's even better. I want them to keep naming countries that don't exist. And we'll never run out. We'll never run out. This is a nice little episode. I like the swapperoos, the switcheroos. It had nothing to do with the colour of her pyjamas. And in fact, the colour of her pyjamas was never mentioned in the episode, only in the title. And I think, I don't know, it does add something to the title, you know? It makes you click on it. You're like, oh, that's interesting. Why did I specify the colour? Oh, good old-fashioned clickbait from the 1960s. Although, back then, you wouldn't even know the title of the episode. Right? Does it even come up at the... I don't think it comes up. So, I don't know. Anyway, the important thing it was not about her pyjamas. I guess she was sleeping on the train. And she didn't overhear... It wasn't specifically that she overheard anything. It was that she was going up there to help with the operation. So she knew all about that. And they just wanted to swap her and the doctor out with other people. So I guess they threw them both off the train. Maybe he's wandering out there too. Maybe they killed him properly before throwing him off. Just to be sure, you know? He's wily, that killer. He could still be out there somewhere. Trying to flag down a taxi or something. No taxis. The road just won't handle him. You know? Or maybe he was a vampire. He turned up at that place. He was like, oh no, garlic. And that guy who I accused of looking like he does experiments on people? Turns out he was one of the good ones. You know, half the people in this episode were evil, but the other half were just fine. He wasn't allowed to go into the Forbidden Ward. Matter of national security. Yeah. I like the idea, actually, in this episode, on a serious note, that it was almost like a decoy hospital, where they had this big hullabaloo about it. The president is in this hospital, and lots of people guarding it, and lots of people outside it. Everybody knows he's in there. Everybody can see he's in there. But he's not really. You know? And that's why all dignitaries should just ride around in normal cars. They should have like the regular, you know, the limos with the guards ahead and behind. You know, oh look, there he is. But then he just gets in the back of a taxi or something. Or she. But, I don't know about that either. Because if that ever gets out, or if the foreign intelligence ever susses out what you're doing, there's a lot less guarding that car. But, different things like that. Using doubles. Yeah. I'm sure a few people do that. Anyway, he bluffed them. He bluffed them on the phone. What if the guy had come over to the phone? Yeah, sure, I'll verify who I am. Hey, the line's dead. What was all that about? Get this guy out of here. He's bluffing us. I just gotta jab this guy in the head. He should have. The whole point of the operation was to kill the guy, right? He's got this, scalpel. He could just do it, I know it would be kind of bloody for 1960 television. But before he runs out, he can just go and go. Mission accomplished. Then we can have the fisticuffs. But then we wouldn't have the happy ending. And she, the one who replaced the other one, I forgot her name. She was just standing there while Drake was having a fight. She was still standing in there with the other doctors. And then she snuck out. I don't think she was ever captured. I think she's wandering that wasteland again as well. In her pajamas. She just needs to find a train. The train goes by there every 10 minutes. It's fine. Just slows a bit, lets her on. I legitimately think she got away with it. Anyway, lives to fight another day and get that president. Again. He was shot in the head. Luckily, it missed all his everything that's vital inside your brain. Just missed all that stuff. Then again, look, you hear those stories, don't you, where a massive part of somebody's brain is completely pulverized and they're still functioning normal person. So maybe the brain is more adaptable than it looks. Next time we've got position of trust. Yep. I don't trust anybody except for Drake and whoever he's on the phone to. Just those two people. Oh, and something I noticed, remember that helicopter that changed its stripes? And that was also the helicopter in episode 2. So I think anytime they use a helicopter in this show, it's going to be the same one. They just might change a few things on it. Hey, look, it makes sense. Budget reasons? Right, get out of here. I'll see you next week. Hey folks, he's the most dangerous man around. He can't be stopped. He's working for NATO and he's got your number. And last time, he helped out a woman in pink pajamas. A title which was kind of wildly misleading, a little bit. But it did start with her, But the fact that she was wearing pink pajamas was not really... I guess she was woken up from her sleep and then replaced and then thrown off a train. Or she jumped off a train. Yeah, so that kind of makes sense. So, yeah, what is this title? This one is called Position of Trust. Have you ever been in a position of trust? Maybe over your own life? And the decisions you choose to make or not make? It's not all it's cracked up to be. I'll tell you that. But maybe this episode will be. New York?
Johnny.
You just try and keep me out, Paul.
Put Mr. Drake's back in the guest room.
Well,
Delighted to see you, Johnny.
Who?
Good of you to go out of your way to come here.
anything for you, Paul. Well, at least you can do is offer me a drink.
Audio's bad.
You're looking well.
Here comes excuse of leading such an evil life.
Yeah. You always had the knack of pushing things around instead of...
Cheers.
What?
And you, Paul, now don't you tell me that life's been pushing you around.
Goes with the territory, I guess.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Ah, come on now, Paul. Let's stop playing cute with each other. We've known each other too long and too well.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong?
What's this about?
Would you like to tell me? Maybe I can help.
Nobody can help.
Nope.
Nothing's as bad as that, you know, Paul.
It's Kathy.
Kathy, what's wrong with her?
There's Kathy. Go on.
You're left alone with a little girl. You tried to be both mother and father to her. Give her love, affection, understanding. Suddenly, what happened? It's my fault. It must be my fault. Somewhere I failed her. But where?
What?
How?
What?
Paul, you mustn't blame yourself, you know. No father could have done more for a daughter. I've known
Johnny,
Kathy since she was
Johnny.
10 years.
Take a look at that.
Narcotics?
What? Oh, Jesus. The sound is back. What was that intro? Film that again. Retake that one.
Government has its Secret Service branch.
That was a bad intro.
CIA,
It needs another take.
DSVM Bureau, England, MI5. NATO also has its own. A messy
Who's
job?
that woman he
Well,
showed?
that's
Why
an
did the music go
me,
crazy?
Or someone like me. Oh, yes. My name is Drake.
I'm gonna watch it again,
John
actually.
Drake.
Screw it. I'm gonna watch it again. First I thought maybe his daughter died, but now I'm thinking maybe that is his daughter in that second picture. Her life has gone a bit crazy? I don't know. Okay, so the way I understand it, John has met his old friend, his old buddy. He's called him up to his fancy penthouse apartment. And he's like, Johnny, I got a problem with my daughter. You know me, I've been a single father. All our life. You try to do the best for them, but this must be my fault. This must be my fault. What's happened to her? And then he shows Johnny a picture of her current what she currently looks like. The music goes crazy. She's fallen off the wagon. She's into some hard drugs. And Drake's job is to find her and help her and get her back on track. You know? But the audio was bad. I'll have to turn that up for you. And it was like there was some dialogue cut. You know? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, we know her, Johnny. When we got her, she was carrying a $200 a day monkey on her back. She won't kick that very quick, if ever.
I see. Ed, I'd like you to do something for me.
Arrested for drugs.
Oh, I don't know. Just hit back at these people, somehow.
Pick up pushers? Pushers are a dime a dozen. The real targets are the poppy-growing countries. They're all opium-based. Eldura's the trouble setter.
Yeah, but surely their government must control the growth and sale of poppies, opium.
Control it. They encourage it. Their attitude is, if you're idiot enough to buy this stuff, we'll sell it to you, and thanks for the money.
Yeah.
I've got a case here right now. We know they sell to the Mafia and the Corsican organization in Marseille. The government sells direct to mobsters.
Wow.
90% of it comes into North America, into the veins of kids like Kathy.
Nothing you can do about it.
We knock off a shipment once in a while. We know it's a drop in the heroin ocean. We've been trying for a lot of years to get the wholesalers to buy from Eldora. No dice.
Ed,
You're
hamstrung politically. But you know that I sometimes do things which are, let us say, just a little
off the book.
Unorthodox. Now, if I get caught, it's entirely my lookout. But I promise you that I won't embarrass Uncle Sam.
When you get to Eldora, look up this address.
Eldora.
Sandy Lewis.
We're gonna take down this Eldoran government. And
Well, you know, out here they leave tobacco smoking to the kids. Washington asked me to brief you on the local situation.
I'm interested in a list of the wholesalers buying raw opium from the government.
That list. You know, it'd be easy to get the key to Fort Knox.
Where would the file normally be kept?
The Ministry of Health.
You know, it seems criminal that a responsible government should sell raw opium to known smugglers, doesn't it?
Yep.
Oh, anything that lucrative to a government, especially out here, automatically becomes lethal.
You say that your people have tried to make contact with someone in the ministry?
Mr. Drake, what do you think we've been doing here? Do you think we spend our time sitting around on our
Keisters?
office stools?
I don't know. You on vacation? Over in the palace.
They told me to make quite sure you were comfortable, Mr. Drake. I hope this is all right.
Oh, this is just fine.
Show me where that diamond mine is, and the opium mine.
Now, Miss Lewis, since we're going to work together, let's make it a happy association, shall we? Now, back to the problem. You say you've tried to get in contact with somebody at the Ministry of Health?
Yes, we've tried, Mr. Drake, but without success. We've contacted the clerks in the department concerned, but it's far too dangerous for them to cooperate, even for money. But we have pictures of the clerks working there.
Good.
Yeah, good picture.
He's British, isn't he?
More British than the British.
How do you mean?
Anglo-Indian. I understand he's pleasant,
Anglo-Indian.
ineffectual, rather pompous and aggressively English. Name Thomas Aldrich.
That's me.
What's the form on him?
He's a relic of the old British colony. Stayed behind after the others had gone. Reduced to filing clerk in the ministry. Pretends to himself that he holds a very sensitive post. Face saving.
Oh. See, he's wearing an old-school tie.
A what?
An old-school tie. In England, it's almost a cult with a certain type of ex-private schoolman. He wears the old-school tie for the rest of his life. Do you remember the colors?
I think so. It's rather nice. Nasturtium and chalk gray on a black background.
I know them.
Very
Southminster,
specific.
one of England's top schools. Is there a library in the town?
Oh, just the old one the British left behind when they moved out.
Couldn't be better. Would you be kind enough to get me out a yearbook on the English private schools?
Come on, let's go over that last bit again. Who founded Southminster School?
Oddly enough, Sir William Southminster.
Date?
1462.
And what was the name of the headmaster between 1927 and 1931?
Mm-hmm.
Spanker.
And how's the school divided?
Into 4 houses. Come in. Into 4 houses.
Slytherin,
Church.
Hufflepuff.
Old. Rare Mill, thank you. And Rivers and School.
And what are the colors of Rivers' house?
Blue and green.
And of Old House?
Oh,
Red and white.
He's got the tie.
Full marks.
The old school tie. Do I look like a Southminster man?
He's going to pretend to be, I don't know, English?
Thank you. You sure he's coming in?
Certain. Hamid tells me he comes in exactly 3 minutes past 1 every day. Takes a paper from the rack, gets a cup of coffee, and goes and sits at that table in the corner. It's the same routine, year in, year out.
Well, he's got 10 seconds or the routine is broken.
Man of routine, eh?
7, 6, 5.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh, he's early.
Maybe your watch is wrong.
I'm impressed. Did you go to the bazaar the other day?
Yes, and I bought...
Oh, I see you're wearing the same tie as me. Let's be friends. Tell me where the opium is.
So I decided I really needed a new red evening dress.
You don't mean to say that you ordered 15 yards, surely?
I certainly did.
The voice.
Not really.
Wait, hang on a second. Did I see Donald Pleasance there? Wait a second. This is the second time I'm going back. Did I just see Donald Pleasance? The man, the myth, the legend. Yep, that's definitely Donald. Wow. This might be the earliest I've seen him. Tie! Look at the tie! You can't resist it.
Crocodiles, you know, if it goes over one shoulder and then...
What? Forgive me for intruding. Excuse me if I introduce myself.
Yes, what can I do for you?
My name is Aldrich, Captain Aldrich.
Yeah.
Aldrich.
Oh, good gracious, darling, are you blind? Look, he's wearing an old Southminster tie.
Good heavens. You didn't go to the old school, did you? My dear fellow, by all that's wonderful. Do join us. Yes, of course.
Well, what a coincidence.
Oh, what year?
I left in 31.
Oh, long before my time. I'm terribly sorry. My name is Drayton, and this is my wife.
I can't tell you how delighted I am to meet you, Mrs. Drake.
How do you do?
And you too, sir. This is a great occasion.
Well, what are you drinking?
I don't.
Oh, now, come.
Don't drink it.
Well, it's a great occasion.
I'll have an anise, too.
An anise. Please, an anise.
How long are you staying here, Captain Aldrich?
Oh, I live here.
What do you do here?
I'm with the government now.
Oh, yes, how very interesting. What do you do?
Well, let's call it a position of trust.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I understand.
I knew you would. Have you been back to the old school lately?
No, not for years.
Great days. What house were you in?
No.
River House. Colors, blue and green. What house were you in?
Old house.
Colors, red and white.
That's right. Great days.
Yeah, they were great days. We hated each other, those houses.
Why have you never gone back home?
Well, the climate it no longer suited my wife, you see.
Is that her?
After so many...
Thomas.
Oh,
That his wife?
my dear. Allow me to present Mr. and Mrs. Drake, my wife.
Pleased to meet you. How do you do, Mrs. Aldrich? Won't you sit down and join us? Tell me, Mrs. Aldrich, what are you drinking?
Thank you.
Imagine, my dear, I was sitting over there waiting for you, and I saw Mr. Drake's tie. Southminster.
How very nice for you, my dear. It's been so many years since he's last spoken to someone from his...
Captain Aldrich, I have the most splendid idea. Founders' Day falls on Thursday, doesn't it?
Not as I remember it. Founders' Day, 1st of May.
Of course.
How silly of me. It's the old boys' day on Thursday. Now, look, they'll be having their annual dinner in London. Now, why don't we join them in spirit and have our own old boys' dinner here?
Yeah, that sounds
What a good idea.
By Jove, yes. Well, now we must really go.
Must you?
I can't tell you what this has meant to me.
Well, Thursday it is then at 9 o'clock, Hotel Measloo, and the party's on me.
Great.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Mission
Nice to
successful.
meet
Successful. Can we trust her? Well, we can't trust either of them. But that's the whole mission.
What you're going to do to that poor man doesn't bear thinking about.
It's sad, isn't it?
What is he going to
Beside
do?
that
to him?
picture of Kathy, he leaves me cold. And now that our glasses are charged, Captain Aldrich, how about a little toast?
Yes, a toast. Do you remember the last lines of the old school song?
Oh, yes, the old school.
Oh, shit, we didn't memorize that.
Ah, the days that are gone, the faces forgotten, the memories linger on.
Yeah.
The hallowed place.
Southminster.
Southminster.
Good thing he's a little drunk. Yeah, you sit down before
No,
you
I
fall
can't
over.
understand you, Captain Aldrich. A man of your spirit and initiative, you must find the Ministry of Health deathly dull.
No, indeed I don't. I hold a post of great trust.
Hmm?
They couldn't do without us in the old days, and they can't do without us now. Why, old Farsi, the minister, hardly makes a decision without consulting me.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, very important.
If you wield that much influence, you're just the man I want to speak to.
Really?
Oh, yes, you see, I'm here on business, and my firm is thinking of putting in a bid for this new hospital construction.
Oh, yes.
Now, under the old Chums Act, you would like to tell me what the rival firms are bidding.
The old Chums Act.
I prefer to think you're joking, old man.
Well, I said under the
I couldn't
Chums
possibly
Act.
tell you that. I hold a post of great trust. Well, here is my minister, Fawzi Effendi. This is a very great pleasure. Allow me to present my very good friends, Mr. and Mrs. Drake, and of course, you know my wife.
Who is he?
I'm Captain Aldrich.
I think he's a clerk.
A clerk?
Yes, a clerk in agricultural files.
But I thought you had a position of trust, an important position.
Very rude. Won't you sit down?
He thinks nothing of you. He thinks you're just a clerk.
No background. No background at all.
Quite right. I have the most splendid idea. Why don't we all go back to my hotel and have brandies there? I think we'd find the atmosphere a little more congenial. Yes?
Yeah, congenial.
How would you?
Nobody insulting anybody.
Shall we freshen up in here, Mrs. Aldrich?
What does that mean?
While the girls are away, how about a brandy, eh, Aldrich? Now, about that contract, you know, my company, an English company, mark you, will bid lower, the ministry gets the job done cheaper, everyone benefits all round. Any arguments against that, Aldrich?
No, I suppose not.
And mark you, it will be actually you who's helping the ministry.
Yeah, you'll be super important.
£300,000. That's the low bid.
Bum, 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 bum. In cash. Wow.
You earned it.
No. I gave you the information for different reasons. My own. But I hold a position of trust and will not be bribed.
Of course not, Aldrich. No one would ask you. But think of your wife. Isn't it time you were able to do something for her?
Yeah, look at her.
Ah, Mrs. Aldrich. Your husband and I have been having a very interesting conversation.
Oh, Swaparoo.
Another brandy, Aldrich?
No, thank you.
You're quite sure? Ah, my dear, all ready? Now, to put the tin in the evening, I suggest that we all go off to a nightclub and have a nightcap or two, or even three.
We just got here.
Oh, I've forgotten something, Aldrich.
No, wait, hang on a second. We've been here for 30 seconds. We came here to a place more congenial. 30 seconds later, we're off to a nightclub. Yeah. Well, I guess at least they got to freshen up, I guess.
Where, Mrs. Aldrich? After you.
I want to see this nightclub. Some dancing, some heavy metal music.
Perhaps you want to put that in the safe.
My dear chap, I'd like to pay for my share of the fun.
Oh, no, nonsense. Would you put that in the safe for me, please? Thank you very much.
Big
Good evening, miss. Good evening. You remember my husband, Mr. Drake? Of course.
This way.
What kind of a stupid nightclub is this?
Let's go make out some of this money, eh, Aldrich?
It's a casino!
Drake, if I'd known, I would have brought some cash.
So not to worry, my dear fellow. It can all be arranged. You recognize Captain Aldrich of the Ministry? His credit is good?
Of course, sir.
Of course.
Feet for you.
Put it on his tab.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's throw our money away. Put it on 12. Yep, good.
I'm
good
sorry,
man.
sir. There is a limit at this table. We don't accept bets as low as that.
Oh, okay.
Of course, how ridiculous of me. I thought these were tens.
How about one of these white ones?
Rien ne va plus. Numéro 12. Rouge, a pair.
Number 12.
Congratulations, my dear.
Wow. Big winner. I told him to put it on it, too. Can I get some of those chips?
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we rigging this roulette
The winning
wheel?
streak didn't last.
Oh.
It's not allowed to last in the clubs in Eldura.
Or anywhere.
Poor Aldrich. He didn't need any encouragement. He was a sucker for punishment.
Numéro 7. Rouge, passe.
No. Now you do need
Rien ne
that
veut plus.
money.
No more bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Mesdames et messieurs, les jeux sont finis. Ladies and gentlemen, the play is finished for tonight.
Did we establish he was a bad gambler?
Hi, Mrs. Aldrich.
Dirty?
I'll drive you home.
Thank you very much.
Hard luck, my dear fellow, but it was fun while it lasted. You can't win all the time, can you?
You are leaving, Mr. Aldrich? Your account.
12,000.
Wow.
Not possible.
But you can pay.
Oh, yes, of course you can pay.
We have checked. Your friend is only a clerk.
You're insulting. Of course I can pay it.
Captain Aldrich has a considerable amount of money back to my hotel.
And I suggest we go and collect it.
Yes, of course, if you wish.
The casino guy's coming too.
My briefcase, please. When we've settled this little matter, perhaps we can go up to my room and have another brandy, huh?
That's a good idea.
Good.
Just to the day.
Thank you, Aaron.
Now, if you'll just give me my bill, my good man. I'll soon settle.
Very funny.
What the devil's happened to my money?
My dear chap.
Fendi, it has been in the safe all the time.
You see this? I'm responsible to the casino. Now, I'm trying to hold my temper. I think maybe I can hold my temper till tomorrow afternoon. If it isn't paid by then, sometimes my temper frightens even me.
He doesn't seem the type, that guy. I wouldn't be afraid of him.
What happened, my dear chap?
Here, Drake. It must be the clerk. He must have stolen it. It's up.
I think the best thing is we send for the police, huh?
Police?
Yeah.
No, look, I can't do that.
Why not?
You see, a briefcase full of money. I'd never be able to explain
Let's
it.
go up to my room and talk about it, all right? Well, somebody at the desk must have exchanged the newspapers for the money. I don't know how it happened. I look into it, of course, but it will take time. I'm afraid that's one thing that man won't give you.
What do we do, Drake?
What am I going to do?
Oh, you could ask your friend Mr. Fawsey of the Ministry for a loan.
He wouldn't give him anything.
It's sticky, isn't it? Of course, I have a friend who might be able to lend you the money.
My dear chap, I couldn't possibly borrow from a stranger. Besides, how would I ever pay it back?
You don't have to pay it back. You can earn it.
Earn it? How?
By getting me a list of the wholesalers who are buying raw opium from the government.
Opium?
Yep.
Do you realize what you're asking me to do?
Yes.
You're asking me to betray... I hold a position of trust,
Listen,
and you're asking...
I'm sick of your trust and loyalty.
Yeah.
Anybody who pays you £10
£12.
a week, £12 a week can buy your loyalty.
It's not true.
Look, I want that list. I want the names of the men who are buying and smuggling opium. Now, look, you see this picture.
Yeah, look at her.
How old do you think she is?
I don't know, 21?
55, 45,
20,
30?
22?
I've known her since she was 10 years old. Today, she's only 21. Now, that is what your loyalty is helping to do. Now, Aldrich, I want that list. And I want it tomorrow.
Well, you're in the hole now.
Yes, sir.
That Englishman, the clerk, what's his name?
Aldrich, sir. Captain.
I want him in here at once.
Yes.
He's a weak link. He'll turn against
Give me
you.
files. Files, send Captain Aldrich to Mr. Fawz's office immediately. Did you have a nice evening, sir?
No, I got indigestion.
Yeah.
Hello?
Nice little detail.
He's gone into the private room.
What's he doing in there? Get him out of there.
Fetch him to the telephone immediately.
I saw him last night with a stranger. Champagne, caviar. Seemed to be enjoying himself. I don't like it.
Yeah, how dare he?
He's what? He's left the building?
What? Give me that telephone.
That's unorthodox.
Give me reception. If he is the reception, has Captain Aldrich gone through that? When?
He walked right out of the building.
Carrying what?
The craziest thing I've ever seen.
Send the security officer up to me at once. He's left the building carrying a file from the private room, agricultural statistics.
Ooh, a file.
Don't you worry about these files, Aldrich. We'll get them back in time, and nobody will ever even know they've been touched.
Is she doing
Strangely enough, I don't care anymore.
flash
I know what this will
photography?
mean to me. And to my poor wife, of course. If they find out. But all last night after I left you, I couldn't sleep.
And don't worry about your losses either.
I didn't. I was thinking about the picture of that poor child you showed me.
Yeah. Really shocking, wasn't it?
Sit down there, quick.
What's all this about?
A little more. Yeah, that's good. Very good. Now the smile. Very nice. Now, what can I do for you?
You're all coming with me. Search your apartments.
For what?
And bring the camera.
He's just a photographer.
The camera?
Did he swap it out? He's got sleight of hand, this guy.
And so you were just taking the lists home to work on them, hmm?
That is not unusual.
Camera. And this too is not unusual? Come now, Captain Aldrich, surely you can think of a better story than that.
Oh, that's his story.
And yours too, Mr. Drake. You, of course, were not photographing the list with this camera, hmm?
No, I was not.
No, you were just taking some pictures of your friend, Major Aldrich, to sell to the tourists in the Medina's risque postcards.
Yeah, charming.
Yes. A very serious charge for you, Mr. Drake. Espionage, good for at least 10 years. And you, Colonel Aldrich, as soon as these negatives are printed, you will be what we might call morgue fruit.
What?
Ah, here we are. Nice, clear, glossy prints. Now we shall see.
Nothing.
What's this?
Nothing but pictures
Have a
of
look.
him.
How'd they come on? Oh, they're quite good. Excuse me, please. There's a nice one now. F8 at 250th. And see that one? Cross-sliding. Excellent effect, don't you think? And there's a very good one here of you, Captain Aldrich. And your boys look very nice in the background, don't they, Mr. Fowler? That's enough. I don't know what trick you've pulled with this man, but I'll have plenty of time to find out. This will cost you at least 20 years.
20
I
years.
consider that a small price to pay, Mr. Fawzi, for regaining my self-respect.
Yeah, you should have seen that picture he saw
You
earlier.
will leave the country within 24 hours. Oh, come now. If you had any real affection for me, you'd make it 12. But before I go, I'd like to have a talk to you about the new hospital that your ministry is building.
What about the hospital?
I believe that the lowest bid put in for construction is
300,000, yeah.
440,000. Wait outside.
Not for your ears, dude.
Captain Aldrich, remember we were having that chat the other day? Didn't you just happen to mention that you knew that the lowest bid had been put in by a French company for £300,000?
I did.
And didn't you also say that the bid for £440,000 had been put in by the Elac Construction Company?
It was, Mr. Drake.
And is not the Elac Construction Company, Mr. Fawzi, owned by some sort of relative of yours?
Ooh. Get out of here.
You will leave the country with him in 24 hours.
It will be a pleasure, Mr. Fawzi. But I simply don't understand. You were taking pictures of the lists. They seized the camera and the negatives. What happened to the other pictures?
You mustn't concern yourself
Don't think
with
about
these
it.
things, Captain Aldrich. Here we are, you see. Here.
How do you get it up
Camera
there?
that contains the film of the lists.
Oh, I see.
So it was while...
While the light was being switched on and off over there, the photographs were being taken from here.
That's what she was doing.
What did you want a second camera for, anyway?
In case you betrayed me.
I would never have done that.
Of course not, I should have known. Captain Aldrich, what are you going to do now?
Now? I don't know.
Turn your life around.
No, I have certain influential British friends who I'm sure will be able to use a man to whom the words position of trust still have some meaning.
Do you really think it might be possible?
I can make it possible.
Do you know, I believe you could. I'm immensely grateful to you. Well, there's just one thing, Mr. Drake.
Yes?
One thing?
Promise me, though, that you'll never wear that tie again.
Of course not, Captain Aldrich. After you.
Yeah. You sully the name of that school that I've forgotten already. That was Position of Trust. That was a fun one. It started off a little groggily because the audio was a bit low and I had to strain to hear what was going on. Then we suddenly got confronted with a mugshot of a young woman. And actually, this picture of this 21-year-old girl was extremely effective. Because Drake was he was enraged. He was like, I need to punish the people who did this. You know, aim me somewhere, point me somewhere, I'll do it. So we go off to Eldora. I love that. We should make a list of all the fake countries in the show. You know? Spanning the globe. And he takes the picture with him. And it's effectively convinces Donald Pleasance's character to help him out. But first, before we get to all that, we have to get close to him. So we have to memorize a whole load of facts about what house he was in. Well, no, we don't need to know what house he was in. We just need to know all about the school. The 4 houses. That's interesting. I thought that... I didn't think that Harry Potter made up that there were 4 houses, but I'd never heard of any school having 4 separate houses before. So maybe the reason there are 4 houses in Harry Potter's Hogwarts is because that's actually a thing that happens in certain private schools in England, that they do split into houses. You know? I was making jokes about Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw and all that. But maybe that is a thing that, I didn't know that. Did you? Anyway, he's got to learn off all the facts. Who was principal when, and the one thing he didn't learn off was the song. You remember the song, don't you? Sure. Good thing you're drunk. Yeah. I'll just sing along. Whatever the word is that you say last, I'll just sing it even louder than you did. Anyway, it was the tie. It was all about the tie. Once Donald saw the tie, he was like, oh, finally. I haven't been back to England in so long. Finally, somebody, not only had an Englishman, but someone from my school. And then it's great to hear Drake sound a bit more like 6 in this episode then for the majority of it. So we wine him and dine him. We take him back to our place for 30 seconds. That was just to do the switcheroo with to show him the money and then do the switcheroo with the briefcase. And then we go to the nightclub, otherwise known as the casino. And hey, look, he won that first. He won on 12, didn't he? And then he lost everything he had. Drake's like, hey, you recognize this guy? He's good for it, isn't he? Sure. Is he 12,000 good for it? That casino guy, he wasn't intimidating at all. He needed something. He needed to be more intimidating. They needed to recast that guy. Or get him to deliver the lines a bit better or something. I was like, oh, you get angry, do you? If you don't get paid? Oh, all right. What about, oh, hey, you know the way we're getting on the first flight back after 24 hours? Isn't the casino guy going to track us down and break our legs? What about him? He's got an unfinished business. He gets real angry. What about him? Anyway, once Donald's down on his luck, he's got the casino guy to worry about. He gets to see this picture. He's like, oh, wow, drugs. That woman looks at least 67 years old. What do you mean she's only 21? And he agrees to steal the file so that we can take pictures of it. And then I was wondering what she was doing at the switch. I was like, is this some sort of flash photography? What is she doing over there? You know, surely we don't need the flash, and surely, you know, Drake's camera has a flash anyway. Turns out she was taking pictures with a secret lamp camera. Or backup lamp camera. Anyway, look, Drake could have done all sorts of sleight of hand with his camera anyway. Taken out the film, put in a different film while they were storming through the door. No problem. We got some good shots too. And then Drake gave some good shots to that other guy, the head opium guy. End of episode. All's well that ends well. Good to see Donald. I barely recognized him. I was like, oh, wait, hang on a second. Very lean, actually, in this one. Next time, we've got... Oh, this is an interesting title. The Lonely Chair. Okay. I'm imagining a ghost in a chair, a rocking chair now. So come back for episode 8, The Lonely Chair, next time. And I'll see you then.